Welcome to the Notary Educators with Kimmi YouTube channel. Hosts Kimmi and Jeff Nunnally, along with Alexis Franklin, share expert insights to help you launch and grow a successful mobile notary business, no matter what state you are commissioned in. Learn how to become a top-notch loan signing agent and get answers to common notary questions. Explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training library, plus live weekly online coaching sessions with courses on general notary work, wedding efficient services, remote online notary, ink fingerprinting, apostille, translation services, and I-9 completion. So please remember that Notary Educators LLC is your one-stop shop for notary training. Now sit back and watch Kimmi and crew, and don't forget to subscribe to the Notary Educators with Kimmi YouTube channel for more tips. Take your notary business to new heights.
It has been a moment, but we are here live in the flesh, rolling out some new things. I'm so excited. How is everyone? Let's give YouTube a few minutes to do what it does to let you guys know I am live. And again, I'm so excited to roll out my newest product and go over notary journal tips with you. The two go together. Welcome to those who will listen to the podcast and those who will watch the replay. What's up? What's up in these notary streets? How are we? Hey people, how's it going? We are live. What's up? What's up? So we're going to hop right into it because I have 10 points about the notary journal tonight. And this is very important because many of you, hey Natasha, how are you? Many of you still are not keeping a notary journal, or you don't know what to write in your notary journal. So I'm going to go over some tips with you tonight, 10 of them. And as I do each tip, I'm going to show you my new journals that I created, okay? And they are so cute, and you need to know how to properly use them for your business, okay? And I'm just really proud of them. Inside the journal, these are some additional things you'll find is your commission date. When did you start? When did you end? That's important for you to write. These are extra tips, actually. That's not even on my list. But that's important for you to write in your journal. When, not your commission date, but when did you start using that journal? So, for example, this will be our first tip. This is one of the new journals I created with the flower. This is a hardback. So they all come in hardback, what I'm going to show you tonight. This one is my favorite, of course, because it has flowers on it. So the inside of it, though, has everything you need. Okay, everything you need, so you can just get a little glimpse of it. But so every time I do a tip, I'm going to show you a different journal. So stay tuned. I know it's going to be one that you fall in love with, too. So anyways, we're talking about this tip, though. So inside the journal, I actually put a spot for you to write, when did you start using this journal? When did you stop using it? And that's important because sometimes an attorney will reach out to you and say, hey, I need you to pull information about a particular signing. When did the signing happen? Okay, they may ask you who were the witnesses at the signing, and you need to know that information. So this is one of the journals that I created, and inside I put that for you, okay? So you can write, when did you start using it? And you want to actually do that again because attorneys will reach out. You may say, well, I did everything correct. Why would they reach out to me? They're going to be reaching out. I've had attorneys reach out to me 4 or 5 years after the fact. The witnesses have died or the people have moved on. They're no longer here in the state, and we need to find out who was that witness. They will also have me sign if I was the actual notary. So they'll send me an affidavit. It's a whole situation. They'll send me the affidavit. I'll have to look at it. Then I have to send it back to you, to the attorney rather. So I'll charge them a fee because I got to find a notary to notarize my document, right? So that's one tip. Make sure you write the beginning and the end use of your, in your journal, okay? Journal number 2 that I created. Let me show you. Bam! This is a marble one. They all come in hardback, like I said. So our tip for this journal, or number 2 tip for your notary journal, is going to be to write your commission number. I included a space in here for you to write your commission number. And why do you need to write your commission number? Because again, as you're filling out documents, some companies will say, hey, I need you to put your commission number there. And you don't want to have to go find the original document from your state that they issued you. So I put a space right here in the front of the journal for you to record your commission number. So all you got to do is flip it open and bam, it's right there. So this is another option for you though. This is the marble. People have been falling in love with this one. Also comes in hardback, okay? So that's two. Now my orders might get off. For my men folk out there, guess what? Jeffrey, Creations by Jeffrey. He was like, hey, what the men gonna have? So this is for my men folk or my women who are car enthusiasts. Okay, so isn't that cute? I love it. So this is another notary journal. Okay. Are you all using your notary journal? And I want you to use one even if your state doesn't say that you need to use a journal. So put a 1 if you are using a journal and put a 0 if this is all new information to you that you need to be using one. 1 if you're using one, 0 if you're not. And just because your state says you do not have to, I want you using a journal. I teach that from day one. I've been consistent with that for 5 years. I'm not changing. Your state may say you don't have to because Georgia didn't have to. And even now, Georgia, in the state of Georgia for a notary, they only have to record certain transactions, okay? Certain things. We're not playing that game. We're recording everything we do in the journal. If it's an apostille, in fingerprinting, actually, that's another tip. Let that be the tip. Number 3 for this journal. They're all the same, actually, with the information on the inside, but this one is just for the cars. People that love cars, mix it up a little bit. Our journals do not have to be boring anymore. We are the new notaries, okay? So really quick though. Hey Lisa, welcome. So again, you want to record every transaction in your journal. So if it's ink fingerprinting, there's a spot for that. If it's field inspection, there's a spot in here for that. If you're doing a proctoring job, there's a check mark box for that. So everything you do, you can record it in this journal, okay? Everything. Apostilles, I have a space in here for you to put the country destination and the document origin. Where did it come from? Those are the 2 most important things you need to know about your apostille, okay? We'll talk about the mentorship later, but right now we're focusing on this notary journal. So this one is for my car enthusiasts, male or female, and it is sharp. Just said it looked like a magazine cover. Boom. So imagine pulling these out with your clients, okay? That's number 3. All right. Our number 4 journal that I created, and I just love them. And they all say every signature matters because they do. Each person that's signing your journal is important. Okay. I also included in this journal a sample oath for you. Hey, Martha. This one is for my animal lovers. I just love it. Cats and dogs. I love it. And look at the back. Look at the back. So they come in hardback. All of them come in hardback. And this one actually is my favorite. And you guys know how afraid I am of dogs, but I fell in love with this one. It's actually my favorite. It's so doggone cute. Don't they make you say, oh? So do you think your client will remember you when you pull out this journal? I think so. So again, for another tip is I included a sample oath. Because many times you're like, I don't remember what to say. Your oath doesn't always have to be word for word what your state handbook says, but it needs to be a nice variation of it, okay? You may not remember it, but I did go ahead. Like I said, I took the liberty and put a sample one right here in the journal for you, okay? So you don't have to say, well, what do I say? You know, you can look like a professional. Even if you have to look at this a few times, you won't have to look at it forever. Once you do a few oaths and you start doing it on a regular basis, your client, it will become second nature to you. Okay, I don't have to look at it now. My oath sounds something like, do you swear or are you in agreement that the information in this document is true and accurate to the best of your knowledge under penalty of perjury? Boom. Okay. Sometimes I say so help me God. Sometimes I don't. If your client does not believe in God, it is not a big deal. We are not the God police. Okay. We are not. We're just going to eliminate that part. Sometimes people will say, I don't do oaths. That's okay too. That's why another word for that is an affirmation. Okay. So your client may not do oaths, and you'll hear people say that I don't do oaths. I don't swear. Fine. I need you to affirm under your own volition that you're telling me the truth.